Operations without the press. Forward, reverse, off. This is off, or excuse me, jog, off. Run is forward. This is without a sensor. Off position, jog, which is button control, forward. If you're running without sensors and you get a lockup, place it in the jog position. Turn this to reverse. Use the button. The press will not run in reverse, but will give you a couple of extra inches to unload, to clear the jam. To run the press again, make sure you place it in the forward position. If you're going to operate with the jog, the button is now active. And again, with the direction to the right for forward, up for full run. Button is not active. LCD is active. Run, stop, jog with a button, forward to the right, neutral in the center, reverse, be sure to push it back into forward before operating. Full run. Stop. You can bypass the microprocessor. Just unplug the microprocessor. Down for jog, button control. Thanks for watching. Here's the press in action, processing military brass. Reset the press. Gear tooth is sensing. Is simulated out of primers. Fill the primers, reset the press. Counter picks up where it left off. If a jam were to occur, clear the jam, press reset, reset the press. Counter picks up where it left off. If you don't like all the sensors and you want to just run the press as a Dillon Super 1050, simply just unplug the microprocessor. As long as the switch is in the run position. It's now an automated 1050 without the sensors. Primer will not stop it. You'll get an alarm. Gear tooth no longer is functional. However, the clutch slip is still functional. The case beam brake no longer functional. If you want to run it without the sensors, you can. The Mr. Bullet feeder has already been sold and is not included with the press. Is not included. Oriental motor. Thanks for watching. When the press is running, LCD screen is green, reset switch is not blinking. The cog sensor is sensing the teeth coming by. If there's a jam in the press for any reason, the sensor senses the teeth not moving. Trips the relay, cuts the power to the motor, indicates a jam state. Clear jam and press reset. Reset button will blink indicating an error. Press the reset button to reset your press. If primers run out, primer switch is activated. Screen indicates the error. Reset button indicates the error. Fill your primer tube. Reset the press. Case counter. As the cases come by, they trip a micro switch and keep count of your progress. The brains of the Super 1050 is an Arduino microcontroller with its sensors wired in. To start it up, simply connect the Arduino. The press is in the off position. When you plug in the microprocessor, the power relay will trip. Set the press to run, forward position. Simply hit the reset button. Lights stop blinking. Screen goes to green. Primer sensor. Gear sensor, responsible for cutting power to the press in case of a jam. If and when a jam occurs, the sensor will sense the gear tooth sprocket not turning and will trip the relay and cut power to the motor. If a jam state occurs, simply push the reset button. The press will cycle again. Primer sensor. If we were to run out of primers, the switch would enact. The screen will read check primers and press reset. Again, press the reset switch. You're back in business. Here's the heart of the modification of the Super 1050 press. It's an open source microprocessor, an Arduino Uno with relay, sensor connectors, starting of the 1050 sensors, just plug in the Arduino. The press switch is off, which is how you should start it.